Yellow. Praises be to God. Praises be to God. Glory be to God. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. We are growing to see the King. Soon and very soon. We are growing to see the King. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. We are growing to see the King. No more crying and we are growing to see the King. We growing to see the King. We growing to the King. We growing to reach greatness in God. Kings and queens, keepers of the dream. And we growing, honey, for the good times. We growing for the good times. I'm here broadcasting inside the lighthouse, but it sounds like I'm outside because the highway of life is rolling on outside the lighthouse. The sirens surround that sound, honey. The oppression is on. The heat is on. The evil of the oppression is burning. The unseen battle, but the battle is the Lord's. So, love, we grow. We keep on growing and rising for the good times. Don't look so sad. God ain't said it's over. Life goes on. And this world keeps on turning. So love and just be glad. We've had this time to spend together. Lay your head on God's pillow. Hold your own and keep on growing close to God. Hear the whisper of the raindrops of the rain blowing softly against my window. Wait. Don't make believe. Don't play with God no more. Take the rain. Take the rain. Grow. So too. For the good times. See, this is all you gotta do. Lay your head on God's pillow. Yeah, God's pillow. Don't go looking for nobody else. That's all you gotta do. Hold your own and keep on growing close to God. Reach out your hand and touch the face of God one more time. For the good time. We're going to do it for the good times, honey, for the good times. I'm telling you. Just sitting here looking out my window, watching the asphalt grow as the rain comes down, thinking how is all going to look hand-me-down. It's going to look great as we grow in God. So pass me the sod. I love you. I'm going to take the rain and grow, honey, as it comes down, even as it comes down through the ceiling fan. You don't just take the rain and grow. They'll be over here fixing and doing some different things as they cannot wait to do. So they're over here all the time. Mowing, sowing, growing, looking, watching, seeing. That's what people do. And that's what we do. We grow. So, to the legend, Mr. Al Green, the king. For the good times, I grow. For the good times, I remember as a child, I'm telling you, honey, my mom and my auntie just played that Al Green over and over and over. That record player wouldn't stop playing. That thing pick up, it's kind of record player pick up, go, the arm go over here for a second, rest, come right back over, start playing again. And mama kept that quarter or whatever, nickel on there, to keep it moving, keep it on there, keep it playing, play again, repeat. So that's what it would do, honey. These songs drilled in my head. She had to say it. She had to say it. I had to say it. I'm telling you. So, that's where it come from, honey. I had to say it. I got to put it out there. So I'm putting it out there in love. I'm telling you something. Love is tough. So tough love, love tough. But tough love. Love is tough. But it's tough love. But you gotta love tough. And give tough love. And love tough. That's it. Love tough and tough love. I done had a lot of tough love in my life. That done sobered me up and raised me up to be who I am today in God. To understand that I take the lessons, that I don't worry about the material things, because as I continue to seek the face of God, God is guiding me and going to guide me to all things, all the things that I need. See, because when you got God, you already won the lottery. That's it. You got the number. God, that's the number. G-O-D, those three, that's all you need. Take those steps and graduate. Alleviate yourself from the stress. Let it roll right off of you, and begin to meditate while you begin to elevate, to gravitate to the Most High that is within you. Connect yourself with God. See, because like any man, you can reach out your hand and touch the face of God. So begin to elevate yourself to a different level, because the vices that are of this world are not of you. You are over anything. You are over all of this. You don't need nothing. You don't need nothing, honey. It's what you want. It's a psychological thing. It's all in your mind, and your mind is a great thing. A mind is a terrible thing the way you don't need nothing. All you need is God, and the Spirit of God is within. You can do all things through God who strengthens you on the inside. God is on the inside, honey. So allow your light to shine just like it is right now. Just as I began to record this podcast, just a great day. Great days don't bother me. And I take the gray days along with the sunny days, and I grow. See, because we got to have rain and we got to have sun. So I, take both of them and I grow with it. But here come the break, the light of God coming out to shine. I'm telling you, shine, lighting up the room right now as I'm sitting recording the word of God, putting the word out there. Love. That's the word, love. What's the word? Love. That's the word. It ain't what you heard. It ain't Thunderbird. It ain't nothing else. It's love. Love is the word. Love is the key. Is it really? Yes. Love is the key. Love is the key. That's what we need. You need to sow love right there in your marriage, in your job, in your kids, in your family, in your neighbors, in your neighborhood. Sow love. We coming up against some evil forces, honey. We coming up against some evil forces. But I will tell you this. Love is the greatest power. Love is greater than any evil. Love is greater than anything. Love covers everything. Love covers it all. I tell you, love covers it all. Even skiing. Drop that ink pen. I'm a poet. Now I know it. I'm a poet for the Lord. And I'm a grow for God. Just as I look at the tops of these beautiful trees, if you look at the tops of the beautiful trees, they grow into heart shapes. Look, I'm always looking at heart-shaped clouds. I see heart shapes everywhere. So it's just revelation and confirmation as the light of God shines out, as it continues to shine out to the world. My heart is with a legend right now, and I was just reading upon something today. And it just was kind of funny because I was talking to a dear friend of mine today, and he was watching TV, and he started chuckling. And I said, "What are you watching?" He said, "I was looking at Leave It to Beaver when Wally gave Beaver the haircut." And I remember that was one of my favorite episodes too. But I mean, Beaver's episodes were all so good. You can't just really narrow it down to one. But that was just one of my favorite ones. And so we both had shared a laugh. And then I kind of read upon the legend Tony Dow, and my thoughts and prayers are with him and his family right now as he begins to transition. He about knows what he meant to the world and the joy that he brought to so many lives, touched even little old me. Because I remember as a teenager and a kid, me and my sister, my little sister, in my room with my black and white TV. You can only turn and get so many channels. And every night, Leave It to Beaver would come on. And me and her didn't miss an episode. It was a rerun. I've seen them 1,000. I know all of them. I've seen them so many times. I can tell you what's going to happen. And I also like the one where him and Larry are sitting in the police department after they took their canoe. And they sitting at the police department, and the police officer told him, "Go over there and sit and make yourself comfortable." And he looked at him and said, "Well, this is not a easy place to make yourself comfortable, and it ain't. Who want to be down there?" That's Leave It to Beaver was one of my childhood staples because I was able to escape there, escape to the Cleavers, to escape a sad life of oppression that I dealt with as a child. But I managed to turn the sad part about childhood into happy thoughts, because I turned my childhood happy, because I'm not going to allow the sad things that happened in my childhood to dominate who I am today and then control who I am today, because that bad energy would take control of me and then cause me to have that bad energy. So instead, I take the beautiful memories from my childhood. I take the positive things. Even if it was a negative, I turn the negative into a positive. Well, something good came out of it. I learned something from it. I'm going to take some kind of lesson from it. I'm going to take something and turn it towards a good for me so I can grow. And so that's what I've done with my childhood and also with my life. Even the negative things that happened, the people that have came on to my life, and there have been traffic jams created where the debris had to be cleaned up and I had to be patched up, fixed up, and to get back on my highway of life, destination up ahead, greatness, sowing the seeds of love daily in God for the good times, rolling with the bad times. As the rain blows softly against my window, I'm going to grow. As the asphalt grows, it looks beautiful because as it grows, as we invest in tomorrow, today, we're going for a better way. When we shoot, we go up for the layup. It's going in, honey. It's going in because we got God. We on the Lord's team. As we are on the path of righteousness, it merges up with the path of realization of all our dreams. So just keep on rolling on full steam. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. Don't let nothing bring you down. Don't let nothing hold you down for the good times. Look in the beauty in everything. Just look at the beauty in it. Begin to smile. Begin to smile every day, because make life beautiful. Don't make life miserable. Because we got enough misery in the world. You don't have to look far to find misery. Here's the misery. You don't have to look for it. Some people love it. So you don't have to look far to find that. So let's keep reaching and seeking. Let's keep rising to greatness. Let's keep reaching out our hand to touch the face of God. Really, every day. Just keep trying. Just keep trying. And a day is like a rainbow. Just like the light of God just showed. A day is like a rainbow. So at the end of the day, claim your happiness. Honey, go get your pot of gold. It's yours. Claim your happiness. Don't allow anyone to take your happiness away. Each and every day, claim your happiness. No matter if it happened, something bad happened, it didn't go your way. Honey, roll with the punches. Hear the rain blowing softly against my window. You hear that? The rain blowing softly. It's going to rain. So you got to take it, honey, for the good times. See, these legends, let me tell you something about these legends. That these are legends. They don't even know. God was using them. All of them. God will use an atheist. God did. God used an atheist and told me keep on going. It's going to be all right. God will use anyone, anywhere, anytime for his plan. I'm telling you. These legends are wise. There's a message in the music. There's a message in the music. See, that's why people listen to it. Sometimes you don't really understand the words. You don't know what they're saying. But, there's a message in the music. Pretty soon, it's going to come to you. You're going to learn it. You're going to know it. You're going to see it. You're going to feel it. And you're going to live it if you believe it. So what we got to do, we got to turn, honey. You're going to have to turn. You're going to have to physically turn to righteousness. And you're going to have to do it daily. You're going to have to practice it daily. You're going to have to work at it daily, because what you're doing is striving for greatness. You are striving every day for greatness. And I'll tell you, it ain't easy on this beautiful journey. It ain't easy, but it still is a beautiful journey. And I tell you, I may be growing up on the rough side of the mountain. But this what I'm doing. I'm doing my best to make it in. I'm growing. I'm coming up on the rough side of the mountain. What I'm doing? I'm doing my best to make it in. I'm growing, honey, each and every day, striving for greatness. Coming up on the rough side, but coming up still at a steady pace, steady growing, steady rising, steady lifting, steady sowing for God. And I ain't playing about God. To God be the glory for the whole growth story. Keep looking. Keep looking at the tops of the trees. Keep looking for greatness. Keep looking up ahead, honey. I'm tell you something. it be in here. It's stuff going on in this lighthouse, and you see things. So, I really try not to let stuff bother me as you hearing creaking and walking and different steps and stuff, because I hear focus on this right here, the peace and the beautiful songs of the free birds and the highway of life as it flows beautifully. And for a minute, things have just became very, very peaceful. So I relish this moment because here comes the flow again of the highway of life. But I love to hear it when it flows peacefully like this. And I do cherish the times that I have left here in the lighthouse. And my time that I've spent here, has been very memorable. It's time to grow on. It's a time to grow. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. Over. We getting over. God bless you, kings and queens. Keep on keeping with the dream.